Hey everyone, so this is my third video, and I was looking online to try and figure out what kind of videos I could do, and there was one that I came across, and it is called Battle Scars. It's like talk about some cool scars you have and invite people to share their own stories of their own battle scars. So my most recent scars I have are on my back. I have three of them. I had major spinal surgery, April 4th, I think, 9 a.m. Pretty sure it was 9. And this this surgery I was waiting for 3 years. It it was it wasn't from an accident or anything that I got in. I was born with scoliosis. So as I got older and I actually hit a growth spurt, believe it or not, people that know me know that it's probably hard to believe that I had a growth spurt. Anyways, I did, and as I grew, the curve got worse. And once the curve exceeds 50 degrees, they do surgery because a brace isn't going to do much. And they never put me on a brace because my curve was going up and down. So it wasn't like any specific place, it was all over the place. So I went for checkups every 6 months to see the progression of the curve. And it was at a 47 before surgery, like when I first started going to these appointments. Actually, it was 46.4, I think. Pretty sure it was 46.4. And then it went up to 52.5. I don't know how they get the point five or the point anything out of them. That's weird. Anyways. Yeah. So, my top curve exceeded 50 degrees. So, they had to do surgery. I had two curves. It was like a backwards capital F. I'm going to try and put some pictures of them at the end of this. But I will advise you, there's going to be a few photos that I'm going to put up of my actual scars just after surgery. So if you don't have a strong stomach, I wouldn't recommend going straight to the end of this video, because there's one picture that I'm going to put up that's actually kind of disgusting. It creeps me out. Anyways, so yeah, April 4th, 9 a.m., I went in for the surgery, and I was wide awake. Like, I couldn't sleep the night before because, like, the anticipation of a major surgery like that is crazy. Like, I could have been paralyzed. So, when when that was like your first surgery ever, it's kind of scary. But I knew that I was going to be okay because people get like open heart surgeries every day and they come out perfectly fine at the end. So I knew that I didn't really have anything major to worry about. And a lot of my parents, they kind of babied me a bit because of it, and I didn't like that because there's a lot more people that face a lot more surgeries and worse surgeries every single day, like open heart surgeries and like surgeries that could easily kill them, like brain surgeries and stuff like that. So my parents were like really getting like they were agitating me a bit. They were just babying me too much. They bought me like everything I wanted, and they kind of spoiled me rotten up until surgery and a bit and after surgery too, until I could really do what I could do myself. But it was kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie, but not too much I could do about it. So I just went with it. So surgery finally came in the morning of. I had my youth pastor meet me at the IWK because I got it done at the IWK. I'm 19 in like 5 days. So when this whole thing started with the surgery, I was 15, almost 16. October 24th, 2009 is when everything started. And I only remember that date because it's my ex's birthday. And yeah. Anyways, so that's when everything started. And it was very hard for me to grasp everything because I wasn't a safe kid because this right here, I don't know if you can see it. I have an X right on my lip underneath. Um, story behind that. A couple years ago, I was outside skating on the side of my house. So it was my friend's house across the street, and it's just a hill. Like we didn't have any skates on or anything, but I was going down the hill and I fell and I put my two front teeth through my bottom lip. So now I have an X on my lip. So it's funny because I'm like, oh, X marks the spot, haha. But yeah, that's another one of my cool scars. Anyways, to get back on track. Sorry, sidetrack. Um, I don't know. Laying in the bed that morning, like the pre-surgery room. Um, I was fine. And then they gave me some pills that were like, oh, this is gonna help you like relax and stuff like that. And I was completely relaxed. Those pills were really putting me to sleep. And I had a bear that came in with me. His name was Nelson. He went in the operating room with me. It was kind of cool. He even has the band on his arm from it. I'm gonna show it. This guy here, he has this little band thingy. Um, he went to surgery with me. Oh, turn my TV on. He went into surgery with me, and it was really cool that they would let me do that. I mean, yeah, I know it was the IWK, but you would think that they wouldn't because of sanitary purposes. But only thing I remember is having the mask put on me, and then waking up and recovering, and them giving me a popsicle. That's all I really remember. And then bad stuff happened because my stomach was asleep, and they gave me a popsicle, so it kind of didn't settle, if you know what I mean by that. Anyways, uh, surgery was 6 hours, 6.5 hours, maybe longer. Cause I went in, they actually didn't start probably until about 10. And I didn't go to the surgery. I was in recovery at like 6, but they gotta. That's not including the time of me still letting the sleeping stuff wear off. I can't remember what it's called right now. It'll come to me later. Anyways, um, yeah. So I can't even remember what all I said, but I have 3 scars. They did a less invasive version. I'm the second person in Canada to have the 3 incisions. Kind of cool. The first one, I think she said they lived in Toronto. Maybe I can't remember where they said that she lived, but she was the first person to get the 3 separate incisions. Because normally they just do like one long one. My friend Shane, he has one from the top of his neck down to like his tailbone, but his curve was a lot worse than mine. It was a lot more prominent, and he's still really skinny. But we went through surgery 6 months after each other. So his was first, and then mine was 6 months after his. So it was kind of cool because then I had someone that I could, go to, but they're like the same problems. He had a lot more complications than me, but he's doing awesome now, and I'm really proud of him. I don't really tell him that much because I'm not really one to openly say like compliments. It's stupid, and I should try a lot more too. But it's not me. But surgery it was rough, but recovery is the worst. I'll tell you that. Any surgery, recovery is the worst because now I'm still limited, and I have nerve damage in my right leg. It's kind of cute. Just kidding, not really. So it hurts a lot to drive because of the vibrations going through your foot up into the leg. And the right side of my stomach, the lower right side, is still a bit numb. But my incisions are still numb, so it feels weird every time someone touches my back. It's really creepy. There were bad days, obviously, because it's not an easy surgery. But when I first started walking again, I took my first 2 steps, and it was just like I was a baby learning how to walk. So that was kind of cool. But I don't know. It was definitely a journey that was worth it. And I don't know if I'm gonna run out of time here, but I'm almost done. Um, it was it was a definite turnaround for me. But yeah. So if there's any questions about my surgery and how I went with it and stuff like that, just write it in the comment box, inbox me, or even write down in the comment box what your scars are, and like how you got them and why they make you are who you are. I don't know how many people are gonna do this because I only have 2 subscribers, which needs change. So, comment, rate, and subscribe. Share these videos to your friends. Share my page to your friends. I know everything's not the best right now because I'm all scattered. And I don't really have a well thought out plan of everything. I'm just talking and rambling and probably annoying you guys. It's 10.5 minutes long, so I'm just gonna stop now. So, comment, rate, subscribe, tell me what you think of it, and share this to your friends and get them to share it. And follow my Twitter at Guetard, Gwetard. Again, I'm gonna try and put that stuff in the caption box, and I'm gonna put videos as well, or little pictures, sorry, just of like before and after surgery, the X-ray, and I'm gonna put a few of the incision pictures just after surgery. And yeah, like I said, just comment, rate, subscribe. Any questions, feel free to ask. I'm very open about it because the surgery made me who I am today, and I got through it by myself. Like I had my friends, and family there, but I got through it basically by myself because there's nothing that they could really do for it. But anyways, I say like a lot, and I'm sorry for that. So anything else I say a lot that you realize, just let me know, and I'll try and stop it. I've already been told that I said a lot, and I don't know how many times I said it this time. Anyways, bye!